scooch down a little bit. I have a lot of space, as you can see. I just have to put on these books, and these chairs are kind of low. So I want to talk to you about a book I wrote called We're Ancient Gods from Other Planets. This book is 338 pages, and it goes on the ancient astronaut theory. If you've read Von Daniken, Graham Hancock, which would be Atlantis, but it all ties into the ancient astronaut theory. As I say in this book, Zecharia Sitchin, things of that nature, they shouldn't be new to you. I just wrote on topics that are much like that, like on chapter 1, I have subchapters like life on Mars, and then just going through it, water of life, which discusses ancient gods having the symbolism of the water of life, and I have things like, it's a big subchapter, culture bringer, how there's always somebody who brings culture down to people, ancient people. I have paintings of UFOs, not the actual pictures, but their names, so you can go find them if you wish to. I describe them. Then I take some stuff from Michael Cremo's Forbidden Archaeology. I talk about pyramids, and I talk about all this, and I was always fascinated with this because Von Daniken and Sitchin and all this, they take all our text, and then they say, well, these were all gods. Well, where does that leave anybody with a belief in God? If you believe the ancient astronaut theory, then you might be an atheist because, for example, like I write in here with the Bible, and below this video you'll see the links if you want to check this book out. The ancient astronaut theory, with all the evidence that there is put forth by these great authors, and where does that leave you with God? Because it takes the Bible, the Quran, the Jewish Bible, the Old Testament. You got Greeks, Sumerians, all these people, and these are all supposedly extraterrestrials just coming down a long time ago, and these ancient people didn't understand it, so they called them gods. Well, where does that leave you with a belief in God? It might even turn you into an atheist. I have heard that happen before. So my chapter 2 is, the introduction is, well, now I've ripped you away from, well, I don't want to use the word ripped you away because, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I've shown you that my belief is that these ancient gods were extraterrestrials. So where does that leave me? Well, then chapter 2 is about spirituality, and basically I say, well, I've basically shattered the image of God. So now I need to rebuild it by saying, well, there is a God, he just never set foot on earth before. So that's chapter 2. And then chapter 3, I go through modern UFOs. I don't show how it's kind of like ancient UFOs, like there's lights in the sky and all that kind of thing. I just show that there is evidence to support that there are UFOs today. And chapter 4 is how I see it all fits together. And chapter 5 would be just a whole bunch of citations. It's about 30 pages of authors and excuse me,